So today we're cooking a red curry sauce with lemongrass. The intention of this recipe today is to boost collagen. So I'm going to give you ideas of why this recipe is relevant to boost collagen and also other sources of amino acids, vitamins, and herbs that can do that. So we're going to start with the curry sauce with lemongrass. So it's a very easy recipe, and again the protein we're using today, it's tofu. Tofu, it's a great source of protein. Tofu should be organic, and the reason tofu is so good for us is just because it's fermented, and fermented food are one of the best sources of probiotics. And as we know, the microflora, the health of the intestinal flora, it's key for the immune system and for so many good reasons. So I love the organic. This is a hard tofu, firm, extra firm tofu. It's just easier for this recipe. It's chewier and it doesn't disintegrate. So that's the tofu that I use, and you just seal it. It's very plain. The sauce has so many flavors that you don't need to do much with your tofu. First thing in the recipe, it's we add a little bit of extra virgin cold pressed olive oil. Let me just put this a little bit down. And we're going to add the shallots. So these are shallots cut very finely, and we're going to start cooking them until they are translucent. We're going to make 3 servings in this sauce, so 3 to 4 tablespoons is enough. So these are shallots. And shallots are a little bit sweeter than onions, so I love shallots. So we're gonna cook the shallots first until they're translucent. So now they started getting a little brown and translucent. And then it's when we wanna introduce the ginger. It's a root that is extremely anti-inflammatory. And so we're going to use 2 teaspoons of ginger. For the ginger, it is much better if you grind the ginger instead of cutting the ginger. So it looks almost like a paste. It's fresh, but grinding it releases all the flavors much more than just cutting it, even if it's finely. So I like grinding it. Ginger is anti-inflammatory, and an anti-inflammatory diet, it's crucial for collagen too, and bones and everything that we're talking today. So now we have ginger and the shallots are blended. It smells great. And so now we're gonna add the curry paste. Just red curry paste. We add 1 or 2 depending on how spicy you want it. I go with 2. I go with 2 healthy spoons. I'm going to also lower the heat. So now we're going to do it a little slower. We're now adding the coconut milk. You want an organic, full, unsweetened coconut milk. So don't buy the light version, just buy the organic, unsweetened. So only 1 ingredient, coconut milk. That is key. Just to have a bold, full flavor. So now we have 3 ingredients. They're all working together. We're gonna now use lemongrass. Has to smell. Otherwise, it means that it has been too long in the supermarket. So, the fresher the ingredients, the better your dish. I love lemongrass. So, if you see, I haven't used any spice, salt, or pepper. They have such a full flavors that we're using here that you don't need salt. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I use the tamari sauce. So it's organic tamari soy sauce. Yes, it's gluten-free, but the reason we're using tamari soy sauce, it's again because it's fermented. So we have live probiotic medicine going on here. One tablespoon of sugar, just to cut a little bit of the spiciness of the curry. And we let it simmer. I can start adding some of the basil. Basil is pre-washed, of course. So I'm going to add some basil. And then also at the end, we're going to add fresh basil. Very simple. And this sauce goes, as I mentioned to you, with tofu or with the fish. It goes great with fish. Let it cook for very slow cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. Collagen, it's the most abundant protein that we have in our system. It's in our skin, it's in our bones, ligaments, it's in all connective tissue. So it's abundant, and of course, as we age, we tend to lose this protein that help us with elasticity and just healthy body. There is a couple of ways you can boost collagen. Of course, there is the animal way, animal protein. Animal protein, meat and chicken has a lot of collagen, has all the amino acids, and especially in the form of broths. Now this is very popular to boost collagen through the use of broths. But today we're gonna do a vegetarian recipe that has everything that it needs to build up collagen in your system. I can start doing my stir-fried vegetables. Just heating a little bit up the oil, and then we're going to add all the vegetables. Sweet peas, peppers, broccoli, bamboo shoots, and carrots. I'm going to wait a little bit on the peppers, just because they cook very fast. We're gonna cook them a little bit, not too much. I like them al dente. There are vegetable ways of getting your collagen. So you can get your collagen, to boost your collagen, in a plant-based protein. Why? Because you can get all the amino acids and all the precursors of collagen through plant-based food. Tofu will be an excellent source of amino acids. You have seeds and nuts. Those have all the precursors of collagen. If we use fish, fish is a great source also of collagen, especially small fish that you actually eat their bones. So sardines, anchovies, they're not only very low in mercury, but they're excellent source of calcium, copper, zinc, and all these great amino acids to make collagen. It's definitely smelling. You can taste, you should taste. I'm gonna add a little bit more of ginger, just because it's a little ginger. So yeah, measurements are very important, but you have to taste when you cook. So when this is done, it's done when that green becomes brighter. Then it's when you know it's ready. I will add the bamboo shoots now. They're already cooked, you don't need. Okay, so here these vegetables are done. They're really beautiful, lots of colors. The green it's a bright green, as you can see. Let's add the beautiful red to it. Colors are so important in a healthy diet. They have all the phytonutrients, vitamins, minerals that you need for collagen, but for just overall health. We're ready. We have the sauce, the vegetables, the protein, in this case the tofu, and the rice. So the way I like to serve it, it's just everything together, a little bit of brown rice here. I cook this brown rice with lemongrass in the water too. So I'm just reusing the same flavors that I use in the sauce for the dish. I'm gonna add a little bit of vegetables on top, everything together. I'm gonna add the tofu protein. You can use your fish or your tofu or just the vegetables, that's okay too. And now I'm gonna add a lot of this yummy sauce. And believe me, you will want a lot of this sauce. You can never overdo this. Add a little bit of cashews. A little bit more of protein, and then more basil, fresh basil. And this is your plate. Time to eat it.